Cool. So we're here for the world's dating. We have our guest here. And
Hi.
Introduce yourself, yeah.
My name's Kaylee Mitchell. I go by Cailybaby.
All right. We're going to have a spicy discussion today on dating. You ready for this?
So ready?
Okay. So I got a question for you. Or I guess a few questions. First one is always interesting. What do you think is wrong with most men these days that you see out and about?
I'd say that's a hard question to answer. I don't think you could generalize it as like all men, but I feel like chivalry has died. I don't think men are opening the doors nowadays. I don't think love is the same. But I think overall, even with men and women, it's the fact that everything is so easy to access, whether it's, other people on the internet or, just being able to see where people are at. I think that's kind of killing, love altogether.
Isn't it good though? We're all more connected than ever, right?
Does it feel good?
For me, it feels good. Yeah. It depends. Not everyone is doing their thing, but yeah.
I guess.
Like for you, right? When you're dating people or going on about, going to the club or going whenever.
Yeah.
What's your, I guess, biggest ick when a guy talks to you at the club or online? Like, what would you say?
Okay, I have a few icks. One of mine is when a guy's walking in front of me. He doesn't walk with me. I fucking hate that. Yeah, so they're not walking with you. They're in front of you. And they're not actually like holding the conversation.
Right.
Guys just obviously staring at other women, like they should be giving the attention to you. Yeah, I can agree when a girl's hot, like, yeah, let's have a conversation about it. Great. But if they're just like not even paying attention to you and looking at other women, like big ick.
Of course, yeah, that's disrespectful.
100%.
It's all right. So you were saying your biggest ick is if you're out with a guy and then he doesn't fully pay attention to you, pays attention to other girls, right?
100%. Or, like walking in front of you, just like not giving you the attention. Like I'm totally about going out with a guy from like a guy that you're seeing, but there has to be a certain type of attention involved with that.
That makes sense, yeah. Have you used like dating apps much, like Tinder and otherwise?
Yeah, I have. I hate Bumble. I hate messaging guys first. I'm sorry.
Really?
Again, with the chivalry is dead.
That was great. I love that.
I don't like it. I don't message anyone. I seriously don't. Like if I'm in the club, I have bought guys drinks. I will make the first move, but when it comes to messaging, I'm not that person.
Makes sense.
I don't know why.
What about when guys message you first? Like, what do they say usually? Like, hi or hey or something interesting? Like,
sometimes you get like the super cheesy pickup lines, which I love because I have dad humor all the way. I'm just like, like hit me with your best one. And if it's like really bad, that's usually what I reply to.
There you go, guys. Cheesy pickup lines.
100%. Or it's just like the hey, you up.
Well,
that one's not getting a reply.
Yeah. Okay. And then what's your impression of online dating apps? Like, do you like it, not like it?
Personally, I have never met up with someone that I didn't already know previously to being on the app.
You've never been on a Tinder date with a stranger?
Not with a stranger. No.
Okay.
I don't want to get an axe murdered. I don't know. It's just like,
you
know how like your friends text nowadays where it's like, hey, I'm going out with this guy. If you don't hear from me from 10 p.m., call the cops. Or it's like, hey, here's my location. I might die tonight. And they're like, oh yeah, have a good time, girl. Yeah. Enjoy.
Life is, you
I don't know.
Risk reward.
I feel like I got to know them.
Okay, fair enough. So you're more like we call it social circle. Basically, you date people that kind of, your friend circle, kind of like that.
Yeah, you got the background, the history, like you kind of know a bit about them, their family, their life. I feel like that's, like I will get to know strangers, but not from online.
Okay. And then what would you say? You go out to the club and you see something, like, what's the best experience that you've had with your girls going out, That's like, craziest party or coolest guys that you've met? Like,
I was gonna say when guys leave us the fuck alone, but
night out.
No, I've had some good experiences. Usually it's when there's no plans made and the night just kind of takes you away. One thing leads to another.
Spontaneous adventure.
Spontaneous adventures. Like sometimes you're walking across the bridge at 3 a.m. and like getting chased by the cops. I don't know. Those are the best nights because those are the memories you're gonna have for life.
I've never been chased, but I gotta be more out there.
You gotta step
more
up.
Aggressive.
You gotta hang out sometime. It's a regular occurrence.
There you go. Kelowna's crazy, guys. There's some weird stuff happening here. Weird but fun, I like it.
It's me. I'm weird.
There's other weird birds, but yeah, here. Okay. Where do you recommend people go out? If you're in Kelowna, what's the one place you should go out to?
Oh, okay. So for me, I do have Flanagan's because Flanagan's has everything. It's a bit of a dive bar, but it's also got a dance floor, but it's also got karaoke. It's got the best staff ever. I actually just went out to the club, the one club that we have in Kelowna for the first time.
Oh, District. Yeah.
Last night.
Give us your review.
Brutal, dude. I mean, 19-year-olds. I'm older. I'm 28, and I'm chasing around my 19-year-old cousin on his 19th birthday, and I sat on a couch with my brother and we were like, what the heck are we doing here? So like not the vibe. But apparently they have pool tables now.
Really?
Yeah, I
In a
didn't know
club?
that. Yeah, on the second floor. But the second floor wasn't open because after summer tourism dies. But
That makes sense.
so I
Just
might
start mixing vibes.
might
yeah.
have to try it one more time. Oh,
Okay, sounds good. Here's a spicy question. You ready?
let's do it.
Okay. Would you ever date a girl?
Yeah, I'm bisexual. So I have dated 2 women in my life. They've been great. So yeah, absolutely I would.
What's the difference between dating a guy and a girl?
I find, I mean, when you're dating the same sex, they move a lot quicker in the relationship. I've had that conversation with a lot of people. I don't know why, but like lesbians, they seem to just like run in full guns.
That is a meme. You like move in the first week
Yeah,
together.
literally the first week you're moved in, like you're there, like you're getting married. I would say women think different. So when I'm dating a woman, it's a lot of reassurance and technicalities. And with a man, it's like, you feed them, cuddle them. They're pretty happy.
Men are simple, you know?
They are. They're one track mind. This is what we need. Where women are just like, zigzagging.
Women and money, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see yourself dating a girl long term?
I definitely could. I mean, depends on the person, right? But like when I choose my person, I'm with that person.
Okay. You talked about, yeah.
Gonna lead into your next question.
Well, that's more about me. I'm a polyamorous. I want 5 wives, and I think every number before that is too low. It could be even more, There's so many people around. But hey, it's not about me. We're asking you questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So
okay, I can't ask you questions.
oh, no, you can ask me, yeah.
So what made you decide to be polyamorous?
It's a good question, actually. I like to break. I don't like authority. So the fact I always like to go outside the norm.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah, I'm a high school dropout. Never went to, like university. Just learned myself.
Fair.
So when somebody tells me, you know what, life is like this. You just gotta find your one girl and do it. I'm like, how many girls are there in the world? There's at least 4 billion, right? So
I mean, they are the higher population.
That's true. There's more women than men.
There is.
So you don't want the girls to be single, So I have to be the responsible one. And these
Are you
poor
saying
girls
one
alone.
for the team?
Yeah, this is not for me.
Save the women.
Like with my 5 wives traveling the world, it'll be okay for me, but it's for the girls.
I mean, if the women are okay with that, then all for it. Why not?
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, it's a different outlook. I mean, when I think of breaking the rules and going out of social norms, I don't think of dating 5 people.
You could have 5 wives too. It'd be a great time.
I could, but I'm not gonna. I mean, when you're dating someone, it's so different than when you're marrying someone. For me, anyway. I just want my one person. I don't want the white picket fence. Like when I go outside social norms, it's like I don't want to live life with the career, the kids, the job, the white picket fence. I don't want that.
Have your own fun adventure.
Exactly. I want my person, and I want to just do my thing. And that's like my outside the social norms. Where you can have yours, I have mine.
Totally, yeah. Okay, you talked about your icks and red flags for men. Do you have some icks and red flags for women?
100%.
I bet.
Yes. The drama. The absolute need to talk about everything to everyone all the time. Yeah, I don't know. When I hang around women, I'm way easier to get along with guys. Like I'm a total tomboy.
Really?
I grew up with 3 brothers. It's just easier. For women, when they start to like just gossip and get in it, I'm like, I don't relate to that very much. I just kind of like step away from it. I'm like, I don't know what to do in this situation. Or when a woman walks away crying, I'm like, do I go after her? Is that my job as the girl? And then the guys are like, yeah, you go. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah,
Okay, here we
emotional
go.
issues.
Do my best. So I think, yeah, just like trying to navigate, some of the feelings that I don't have is hard. But yeah, I would just say like they're pretty easy too. You just have to get to know them.
Yeah.
Feed them,
like a ground.
water them.
Water your women.
Yeah,
That's
water
the
your
tip,
women.
guys.
Water your. Make sure they're watered.
Okay. Those are good questions. I don't know if I have another one.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In a relationship situation, I guess. Like, do you want to be married in 5 years to 5 people, or do you want to marry one at a time?
5 years, yeah. Probably I'll be like have a few kids by then. Probably only like 3 of the 5 wives, because it takes a while to like.
Kid per woman, or?
Well, depends on I'm not the one carrying them. It's up to their preference,
Oh, I like that actually. I respect that. It's awesome.
Yeah. As long as you have one, I like kids, so I want like a whole bunch, and then I work all the time. So
would you like look at the different genes of these women and be like, that's what I want to have a kid with?
it's kind of true. You need
Like,
to have the whole
they'd
rainbow
have
in
a
life.
cute kid and like yeah.
Well, not like well, you know, you want a cute girl. You want your kid to be cute and not stupid. So, you know, you need to pick the right people to mate with, you know? That's like
It's
basic
natural
biology.
selection at that point.
Make sure the kids are doing good, and then we're going to take over the world. It's going to be a great time.
Just like build up the army.
Literally, yeah. Elon Musk is like that, you know? But
my
he doesn't
God.
get along well with his baby mamas, you know?
Are you gonna get along with all of them?
Of course.
Are they
In a
gonna
great
all get
big
along
house.
together? What happens when they fight?
I'll mediate it. It'll be like, great. I'll just be sitting here
you're
and
gonna
be
be
fighting and be like, okay, one of you sit here, one of you sit here. We're going to have this. Hug it out. And then, you know.
Oh my
have a
God,
great
it's
time.
like couples therapy, but like non-monogamy.
Totally, yeah.
Huh.
And it's going to be the healthiest relationship ever. And most monogamous relationships are pretty toxic.
Even
you know?
monogamy, like people go into that thinking that, like, have you met someone who has the polyamorous lifestyle?
I've heard of people. I've seen
Okay,
people
but you haven't
online.
met them.
Well, you know.
I think you should talk to someone who has a polyamorous lifestyle and see how it's going for them.
I've seen they have these
Do your
polyamorous
due
communities
diligence,
and
your
stuff.
research.
Yeah, I've read a lot of people's life like this. Like they're good at communication, they're good at emotional management, and
I could read that
Have a
online
great
about
sex life.
monogamy.
I mean, there's good and bad sides about monogamy too.
I
I'm not
bet you
saying
I
it's
could look
terrible.
up some bad things about non-monogamy, polyamorous.
You know, okay, there's a concept called in polyamory. There's
feel
a
like
concept
your
called
research is
one penis policy, OPP, and it does actually look down
It
upon.
is an acronym.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like
He
when
has done his research apparently.
polyamorous community usually hate one guy with 5 girls. They try to like go fully open, you know, but that's too open for me, you know.
Yeah.
So I need to have it that way. But
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want
argue-
other dicks. You just want
That
women.
seems bad for business, you know. It's just not a good
for
idea
your business.
for my family and my empire. This can be no
Because
other
then-
dicks allowed for. Yeah.
Fair, because then you're having other people's kids.
It's kind of like
crossing.
yeah, it's biology, you know. Like
Eh.
with a woman, you know, it's your own kid, right? And it's growing inside you.
Uh-huh.
If you had 5 husbands, I don't know,
You don't know
sharing
who's
is caring. Like, you know,
Sharing
that's what happens in the tribes. Nobody knows whose kid that is. You just take care of
It's
it.
their kid.
Yeah, but if there's only me
Our kid.
and there's 5 pregnant women, I'm like, well, you know, it's
It's
they're all
your
gonna
army,
look like
nobody
me. You know?
else's army.
Exactly. An army can't be split. That's exactly how it works. It's
army
like a
can
hierarchy, you know.
Yeah. Okay. But then okay.
You know,
See,
a united household, you know.
but I still think you need to do more research. I think you need to go somewhere where they have a lot of polyamorous, like like Dubai, Jordan, whatever. Like in Dubai, I
Dude,
met this
Dubai
guy.
is a great idea. Kaylee, we're on the same track. I'm going to Dubai soon. It's going to be a phenomenal time. I'm actually very excited. So we'll see what happens.
So I was just in Dubai and I was at this club and this guy is sitting with his wife and he's like, I'd love to take you on a date. I'm like, his wife's sitting right there. I'm like, I am so uncomfortable with this right now. And she couldn't look at me because, you know, their religion or whatever that is.
Okay, but the Muslims do it they do it too harshly, you know? Like it's,
You want a non-harsh.
yeah, you want to have a good time, you know?
Fair. But they are the ones that are doing it mostly because it's like the control factor, I feel, there. Where it's like, you know, they just own women. Like, would you own them or would they just be partners? Like, I have questions.
It depends what you mean by own, but I guess partners. I don't believe in owning people. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like I feel like in like Jordan or Dubai, like that's property. Women are property there.
Yeah, I don't think they're too advanced with human rights, but in Canada we're doing good. So
Like,
yeah.
would you want them to work or all stay home?
If they work, they got to work for me. Yeah.
So overall, like, what would each one have a different purpose, or like, how does that work?
I guess so. Yeah. Some girls are very like logical, you know. Like
Yeah.
there's some crypto
Right
girls and
brain,
stuff.
left brain.
Yeah, and then some girls that just like are very feminine. They're just in their mood like that. So there's different vibes for each girl. Yeah.
Okay. So like, would one be at home with the kids and another one? What do you mean working for you? What are the jobs that you would like?
Dude, we got to do some sales call. We got to do some video editing. We got to shoot some content. There's so many to do here. We got to make billions of dollars. You
So
know?
you're
There's
actually
big
building a
world out
company,
there.
not a family.
Well, no. Usually people that people that are in a family, right? They have to go to work, then they're kind of exhausted, they're drained by life, and then they go home, they kind of do their thing, and then they're exhausted. So usually, you know, marriages go into like board and stuff. But I like being in control of my own life and my own adventure. So it's gonna be a great time. But yeah, you need to be in charge of your finance. Otherwise, I don't know if you see the Bitcoin book, but the government is destroying your currency, guys. So you won't even be able to afford 1 wife, let alone 5. But
So we can't even afford 5 wives to begin with.
Oh no, I got some Bitcoin, so I can afford like 12 or 15 or 20. Like,
15?
well, that's a good question.
Have you
right?
ever put up with like one person? This guy's gonna do 15 people. He's gonna say that's gonna work out just fine.
But it's a great question in life. What is the max? You know,
What?
I don't know. 5 is actually me being reasonable. I think you could have much more, but I'm not sure. I don't want to be irresponsible.
You know, I get sick of one man. I could not imagine 5, dude.
Well, you know, the more love that goes around, the better. So I think your problem is you just don't have enough wives in that relationship. But if you had one man
You
and
just
many
keep adding
wives,
until the problem's
Yeah,
solved.
it's just more feminine
just keep
energy.
marriage trapping,
Jehovah
baby
tells me about
producing,
feminine energy. Yeah,
company running.
Well, yeah. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have AI agents now, so we don't need that many employees.
Is
to take care of
AI
them.
wives?
Just like have the. I mean, maybe, the future's
mean,
looking wild,
Yeah,
but at
it
least
is.
5 human ones. At least it could be more. It could be
Minimum.
maybe not less. Less
But
sounds
less
too
than
bad.
15.
Yeah, less than 15.
If you hit 15, you saw that like it was on Netflix or whatever, where that guy had just traveled around getting people pregnant. Have you
Really?
seen that?
I've never seen that.
Oh
show.
my
That
god,
could be
he,
good,
he
yeah.
has like 200 or over 1,000 kids.
But does he take care of his kids or he's irresponsible?
No, he literally doesn't know any of them. He has
Oh, well,
over
that's
1,000
bad.
kids
That's
all over
I
the
don't
place.
endorse that.
So that's
you
like
have to
when
take
you have
care
15,
of your kids.
Okay, I do have respect for it. I don't get it, but I respect it.
It's all good. All right. On that note, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.
Cheers.
Fuck yeah, that was cool.